multiplicative property of equality with whole numbers. It's going to tell you to solve for a variable and give you an equation, and your goal is to get that letter or that variable by itself. So if I'm solving for u, I usually like to circle the letter I'm solving for, so because everything with that on the same side of the equal sign, you have to deal with that. So since these are stuck together, they're being multiplied 2 times u, so you have to separate these two. And the only way to separate them is by opposite operations, and the opposite of multiply is divide. So I'm going to divide. When you divide in algebra, you make a fraction. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. If you do it to one side, you must do it to the other side in order to balance it out. So 46 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3 equals. Now, 2 divided by 2 on the other side is 1, so you'll just have one u left. I usually like to say if you have a fraction and you have the same thing in the numerator as the denominator, so the same thing on the top as the bottom, they cancel each other out if they're the exact same thing. So now you have u by itself, which is your goal. Some people mistakenly think that you have to have the letter out front. That's not true. You can have it after the equal sign as well. So this one is 2 times x, so the opposite of times is divide. So divide both sides by 2. Top cancels with bottom. X equals 54 divided by 2 is 27. We're going to solve for v. A fraction, like I said earlier, means divided by, so this literally says v divided by 2. So the opposite of division is multiply, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. Now when I do that, I've just created a situation where you have a top and bottom the same. Numerator, denominator the same, they cancel each other out. So v equals 54 times 2 is 108.